Um, in this video, I would like to, as the title states, ask you how you store your stack. My stack isn't that big, but is growing. I have some new additions up here that I'm going to show. But as I outgrew the first box, which was a shipping box from one of my first shipments, I started thinking how it would be nice to have a box that actually looks good. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and I was walking around, and strangely enough, there was virtually no help to be found. So I went looking for unfinished boxes that I could finish off, and I couldn't find anything I'm looking for. And then I thought to myself, wouldn't it be wonderful if they just had a box department? Like I could just go up to an employee and said, "Hey, where's your box department, please?" And but of course I couldn't find an employee, so I just kept walking around. And lo and behold, I walk way back in the back of the store, and what do I find? I find the box department. They actually have a box department. It's a large rack with box after box after box, and not just different boxes, but different sizes of the same box. So I looked around and I kind of got hung up on this one because it's got some nice padding, some faux leather padding, some aged brass, and some leather strapping on it. I thought it was really cool looking. So I picked this one up, and I started transferring my stack over. And but I'm going to show you the inside in a minute. But such as it is, I had a couple of packages come in. One of them was from an eBay seller that I found 3 of the Australian kookaburras, the 2011, 12, and 13s that I thought I got for a decent price. I didn't take the guy by any means, but I think it was just a fair price. And I really like the kookaburras now. This is the 2011. All the 1-ounce silver kookaburras with the picture of the queen on the other side. This is the 2012. With Elizabeth II. And this is the 2013. The 2. Focus here. It's funny how the camera will kind of pick one thing or the other to focus on. So anyway, and the other order was after seeing Silver Streak's video on the, among others, on the Grand Canyon coins from Provident Metals. I couldn't help it. They're beautiful. A great raised relief. I've heard people describe it as the ultra high or high relief. I'm not sure which one this classifies as. I know there's a percentage of how far off the coin it comes, how far off the face or the surface. But it's a 2-ounce. You can see the thickness on it, very substantial. And I got some of the snap tights, the 2-ounce snap tights to go with it. So I'm going to throw those in those. So I'm going to pause now for a second. I'm going to open up the box, and I'm going to change the positioning of the camera. So I'll be right back. I'm back. What I have inside is it's got a nice lid and some nice hardware on it. I also keep a little bit of an ounce count here. I'm up to 69.0, but I just added 7 ounces between the kookaburras and the Grand Canyon, so I'll have to change that. And what I did was I took some, I went to the local sign store and I got some of the corrugated plastic, and I made some dividers. And this is how I have everything so far. I'm going to put a tray on top so that I can put the 2 bars that I have. I'm actually thinking about getting some more bars. I got these in the last video, the Provident Metal compass design and the JM, or the Johnson Matthey, the 10-ounce bars. And I'm going to put a tray on top, but I'm actually hoping to eventually outgrow the box, and then I'll have to think again. But currently I have them set up, and I have the I have a tube of Eagles and a tube of the Buffalo rounds, and then I have some Sunshine Mint rounds over here. In this slot here, I have some miscellaneous rounds, and then here I have my my Pandas and some Britannias. And then over here, in this one, I have the elephants and the Perth Mint stuff, the Somali elements and the Perth Mint stuff. In this one here, I have all the stuff I have from the Royal Canadian, the Wildlife Series, the Maple Leaves and such, which I kind of have the most of. And then here I have half-ounce Lunars. And then this is a little bit of an open spot now, which is good because, again, I hope to keep growing. This just has some of the first Silver Eagles I bought. I was putting them into the Snap Tights. And probably the next purchases I make being the Silver Eagles or what have you will be just in tubes. But that's what I have here. So for now, my bars fit nicely enough in here, and they close up real nice. And the kookaburras are going to be very happy at home in my Perth Mint area here. I just thought, and also I'm asking you. A lot of my videos, other than the unboxings, ask questions, and because I'm interested in hearing what other people do. Now, granted, I know some of these guys have too much to really fit in a box, but for the people who have just starting or are starting small, I'm interested in to know how you store your stack. Please comment. I read them all, and I respond to most. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.